Good morning. What a beautiful morning it is. It feels really early for us, but I think it's about 9 o'clock. Today is a happy day. We are starting to plant out. Let me show you what we've got going on. We are bringing out the sweet corn at long last. Rose is just bringing out the little bits that were left. Well done. We've used up all our trays, so she's having to bring out the last couple bit by bit. So these are going, spin you around, over here. It's been dug over and it has had some well rotted horse manure put on that, and that's been all dug in, so ready for our sweet corn. Okay, we've been applying mathematics to work out how many we can get into this bed. Now you're supposed to plant sweet corn 18 inches apart, and measuring this bed out, that has meant that we can get 50 plants in, and we have 61 plants. So I worked out if we planted them 15 inches apart, then we could get 60 plants in. So if we do it slightly less than 15, that was with 6 across rather than 5 across. So if I do it 7 across, then we were definitely going to get our plants in with room left over, a little bit of room left over. So that is what we're going to do. Now with sweet corn, you need to plant them in blocks. That means you need to plant them in a square, because they are wind pollinated, so they need to be evenly spaced from each other, rows, and distance between each plant in the row. So I'll show you what we mean. Let's get planting. Okay, as you can see, we've planted 7 plants along there, and I've at 15 inches each, and I'm using that same spacing along the bed. We can fit in 12 rows, so that's 84 plants we could fit in, which is more than enough space for us. So we're going to pop that first row in, and then each subsequent row, each plant is going to be level with each of those, so they're planted in a grid. It's called en bloc. So that's what we are going to do. Let's get cracking. Right, I've dug the first hole, and I've dug it big because, as you can see, the soil's not great. Good old Kent clay. It has had a good digging in of the horse manure, as I said, but it's not great. So I'm just adding in some enriched compost. So this has got, it's called Bio 3 in it, which just encourages roots and growing as well. So I'm just popping a bit of that in there, and then I shall pop the plant in. Can I do this one-handed? Look at that, really needed to go out. Give the roots a little tickle. This is why I prefer no dig. I know diggers can have very wonderful, finely tilthed soil, but for me personally, it's nothing like no dig. There we go. Now I'm going to plant this row and come back when that's done. There we are, 1 row in and watered, and now we need to go home for just a little bit, because Rose is doing an online lesson, a live lesson. What's she doing today? It's Romans, learning about Queen Boadicea. or Boudica, however you personally say it. We shall find out how they pronounce it at the lesson. So we'll be back in a little while. So here we are back again. We've had lunch and oh, that's nice, the sun's just gone in. It's about 100 degrees down here today. So we're going to get these sweet corns in. Right, I'll have to stop there for today because I've run out of compost. So I have to get some more compost and continue. But the sweet corn that I've not planted, the rest which haven't been planted out can stay here tonight, and we'll come back tomorrow and sort them out, hopefully plant them out if we can get some compost. So that's all from me today. Might see you tomorrow. Take care everybody. Bye bye.